Hello, I'm Kerry, aka 2-Bit Hood, and today I'm reviewing St. Louis metalcore act Willem Dafrend's new album, Old Ghosts, New Garments. I first became aware of this band back in 2021 when my brother and I were doing the Bridge podcast, and I heard their song Fish Piss, which became my favorite song of that year. And then in 2022, they put out their first full length, which was called Nails. And then a follow up 2 years later in 2024 with their single We Are the Enemy. So fast forward to 2025 and we get a second full length release, another 8 songs. Now I think Old Ghost New Garments really shows off the band's songwriting and their musicianship and some of the best lyrics I think I've ever heard. Like on their song Where Are My Car Keys, Craig says, I'm trading my sanity for a colonoscopy. A song very much about dealing with getting older, which is a common theme tying the whole album together, which I myself can relate to. Not the colonoscopy part, but not yet anyways. Or the line, you got more anonymous tips than a truck stop glory hole, which is from their song Anonymous Tips, which the band says they wrote as an anthem for office workers having a bad day. You got songs about relationships like Shit Show, which features a reference to the 1989 Tom Hanks cult classic movie The Burbs. And there's a song about social media addiction, which I can relate to. I'm sure most people can relate to. It's called Death Scroll. There's also a re-recording of their 2021 song Local Legend, which is a song about overflated egos in the scene and dealing with that. And this version's way better than the original. And I love the original, but this one's way better. There's also a song about the inability to read some extreme metal bands' logos. The song's called Angry Sticks, which I can relate to that too myself. A song about short temper, Powder Keg, which is a hard-ass song. Makes me want to break something. And a heavy opener about a certain Spider-Man villain. Can you take a guess from the band name? That's right, Craven. Just kidding, it's Green Goblin, which is about, you guessed it, the Green Goblin. Everything in here sounds improved from the drums, which I heard some blast beats on Anonymous Tips, which was really cool. The guitar sounded so good, especially on songs like Death Scroll. Kind of gave me a Deftones feel a little bit, which I dig. I dig that. I dig that a lot. And the bass tone, wow. Really heavy, and you can really hear it in the song Powder Keg. That's like the best example I can give of the bass in this. And the most improved of everything in here is the vocals. They sounded really good on Nails, but on this one I feel like they're more of a fine-tuned machine this time around. There's also a little bit of synth sprinkled in. Not too much, just the right amount. That's good. I really dig that too. Everything on here is pretty great. My favorite songs are Where Are My Car Keys and Death Scroll. So this was really up my alley. My only complaint is that there wasn't more songs, but I kind of understand how music gets released nowadays and holding people's attention and blah, blah, blah. All that. I get it. But it still feels like a really good album. So out of a 10, I would give this a very strong 9. I really dig this a lot. I cannot wait to hear more from these guys, and I can't wait to see them at some point this year. So give this a listen. It comes out January 17th, which is in a couple days, or I don't know when you're going to see this. But go check that out on Spotify or Bandcamp or wherever they put it up at. We'll have links down at the bottom. Do you agree or disagree with what I say? Do you like Willem Dafrend? Do you want to be friends with Willem Dafrend? I'm sure they're nice fellas. All right, well, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.